Hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Double E.
Go that good, good. And burn up, burn up, burn up, burn up.
B double E.
Uh-huh. You know how we do.
Let's welcome our host. You're listening to BJ's Hip Hop Shop. Let's welcome our host. B double E.
Hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Double E.
Go that good, good. And
Let's
burn up,
welcome our
burn up,
host.
burn up, burn up.
B double E.
You know how we do. With the Pro Fam Crew. BJ's Hip Hop Shop.
Let's welcome our host. B double E.
Yes, y'all. I don't even know what episode this is, but we are right back for you. It is the BJ's Hip Hop Shop crew. We got the top 21 moments of 2021. We got the top 21 moments of 2021, and we also got the top albums of 2021. And we can do that now because 2021 is over. Sometimes you gotta wait and just let this shit be over. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be all the way over. You can't just wait until it's halfway done. It's like steak. You know what I'm saying? You can't just wait until it's halfway done. That's how nasty motherfuckers that like this shit. You know, rare. Never mind. Forget. It's B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop. Today is January 3rd. It is January 3rd. We made it. We made it to another motherfucking year. Make sure you follow us on Spotify, Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts. Salute to all of them. Salute to Anchor.fm. That is the app that we work through, we record on, we do this pod on. Spotify, shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that follow us and has been following and listening on Spotify. Shout out to Google Podcast listeners. We got a lot of them over there in the cut. You know what I'm saying? The new album is here. My new album is here, people. I am so happy and thankful for my new album. Hustle Ghetto King 2, From the King with Love, is out right now. Yes, man, drop that on the 31st, New Year's Eve, just for y'all. For the people, man, it's for the people. And I did have some people check it out before it came out, and they all had great and rave reviews. And yeah, man, but enough of that. It's B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop. This one, we're gonna go right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. This is the top 21 moments of 2021. Presented by B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop. Alright, salute to everybody watching us on B-Jack TV on YouTube. Subscribe to B-Jack TV on YouTube. We're gonna get it going, man. But first, let me crank the music down just a little bit. All right, let's get into it, man. It is your host, Big B Jack, Profam ENT, man. Let's get into it. 2021 is over, and I am so happy. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for 2022 to be underway, to just be starting up and starting over. You know, for me, I like to start fresh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know, sometimes people be like, you like the consistency, you know, but there is a consistency if you're consistently moving, I guess. And I have moved a lot in the last few years, you know. Not because I wanted to, it just happened that way. Excuse me. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it, man. My top 21 moments of 2021. Took me a while to write this list, but let's get to it. And then we're gonna do the top 21 albums of the year. And those are pretty much my top 21 albums that I've actually been listening to, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man. That wasn't even the right one. That was not the right one. Yeah, man, let's get to it. All right, so 21. Lil Nas X explodes into superstardom and not without controversy. All right, Lil Nas X had a couple controversial videos. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, depicts Lil Nas X lap dancing on the devil. You can't even make this shit up. Lil Nas X lap dancing on the devil, you know what I'm saying? And falling from heaven. Alright, then he also had the other video for Industry Baby with Jack Harlow, where it depicts, you know, basically a big gay prison scene equipped with pink jumpsuits and the whole nine, man. Can't make this shit up, man. Yeah. You can't make this shit up, man. It's really happening. Yeah, so that was 21. Lil Nas X. Then he also was on Maury and did a bunch of other things like Fake the Pregnancy, you know what I'm saying, just to promote his new album. It worked though because he's still streaming. He was one of the top streamed artists of the year, and so salute to him. Alright, number 20. I know this ain't hip hop, this is pop culture, but this is still part of, you know, our culture. Number 20, the hashtag Free Britney campaign. You gotta love that because Britney Spears was alright, so the Free Britney campaign, the world watched as one of our greatest entertainers fought for her freedom after a 13-year conservatorship controlled by her father. Britney spoke out about being controlled to the point of not being able to even leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, she couldn't even leave the house. That's crazy. So, after 13 years, the conservatorship ended in November. Salute to Britney Spears. She is now free to roam about and do her own motherfucking thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? So once again, salute to Britney Spears. That was number 20. Now, number 19, Squid Game. Squid Game, Netflix series inspired by, how you say his name? Wang Dong-hyuk's own socio-economic struggles. It quickly shot to number 1 on Netflix, and number 456 became everyone's favorite player of the year. Squid Game was a pretty dope show. Alright, number 18, the Astroworld tragedy. Just gonna leave that at that. The Astroworld tragedy. Many people hurt. I think it was 7 total that got who died in the Astroworld tragedy with Travis Scott at the Travis Scott concert of the same name, Astroworld. Man, rest in peace to everybody who passed away in the Astroworld tragedy. It really was such a tragedy. Moving on, man. More sad news. Number 17, the passing of Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace to the guy who gave us Off-White, Pyrex, and was slowly becoming the most dominant black man in fashion. Rest in peace to Virgil Abloh. The Off-White creator passed away. In late November, just sad, or was it early December? It was early December, excuse me, early December. It was just sad, man. Anyway, number 16, Kim and Kanye's separation. The world watched as Kanye West pleaded on stages around the world to get his love back. Even Drake had to shed a tear on side of the stage. You know, and realistically, Kim won, and she got what she wanted because clearly she wants to date this weirdo Pete Davidson. The weirdo Pete Davidson, man, from Saturday Night Live fame, is out here just living it up with Kim Kardashian. They spotted all over Coney Island, which is funny enough. Kardashians at Coney Island, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Anyway, yeah, that was number 16. Let's see. Number 15. The passing of DMX in April and him releasing a new album in the same year, man. Rest in peace to the dog, one of my favorite hip hop artists of all time, one of the greatest entertainers of all time. DMX passed away due to heart failure. It was later released that it was from an overdose. When did an overdose? Epidemics? Yeah, either way it goes. We want to just give our prayers and condolences, to the whole, to DMX's family, and friends. DMX was definitely one of my favorite artists, man. Watching him, seeing him pass away just months after being on Drink Champs and really, telling the world he was making a comeback album was very hard to do, man. So rest in peace to the dog, DMX at number 15. All right, moving on. Number 14. Nas dropping King's Disease 2 and Magic in the same damn year, and both of them being critically acclaimed projects. Nas is definitely an inspiration to me, and he's definitely one of the reasons why I dropped 3 projects in 2021. Go check those out. Yeah, for him to drop 2 projects at the height of his career like this, and you gotta think, man, Nas don't need the money. Nas is a billionaire. Nas has uber investments, you know what I'm saying? Mad investments in stocks and bonds and all types of shit. Crypto, they call him the crypto killer, you know what I'm saying? So, what do you say? Crypto Scarface or some shit like that? Come on, man. You all know how it go, but for Nas to drop 2 projects, and he don't need to release music, you know what I'm saying, at all. That was something that, us fans really could be thankful for. So, coming in at number 14 was Nas, dropping 2 projects in 2022. All right, number 13, ESTG's breakthrough year. You know what I'm saying? This is his breakout year. The Louisville, Kentucky native makes himself a household name by dropping the big album Bigger Than Life or Death, which is still charting, so salute to ESTG. He is down with Yo Gotti CMG, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he down with CMG. That project was pretty hot, man. Go check that out. We also got that on the top 21 albums list. Alright, moving on, more music related for the year. Number 12, A Gangsta's Pain, Moneybagg Yo. A Gangsta's Pain, Moneybagg Yo. The biggest album makes for his biggest album. And he had one of the biggest years in music. A Gangsta's Pain was one of the biggest. He had Waukesha on there. Got Time Today, remixes, all that shit, the deluxe, man. Go check it out if you haven't. If you haven't, I don't know how you haven't, because it's one of the best albums of the year, man. One of the biggest albums of the year, for sure. All right, moving on. Number 11, the untimely passing of Young Dolph, and the case still being under investigation. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. The murder investigation is still going on. Y'all know all about this, man. He got, the Memphis, Tennessee rapper was literally shot in his hometown of Memphis buying cookies when, you already know, I ain't gonna get into it, man. It's just too much. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. That was number 11. Number 10, I'm gonna do it like this. Number 10 for me was Black Youngster's untimely diss track and video aimed at Young Dolph, who was, shot and murdered in Memphis. I felt like, that should be right there with it, because to me, that was one of the most unheard of things. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I didn't want to give that sucker, his own, so I'm gonna X that off, and that's just I'm gonna just say, Black Youngster video is right there with Young Dolph's murder alone. It's just so shocking, you know what I'm saying? And then, so I actually give number 10 to Drake Yo the Ruler's, murder at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. Oh man, just a sad year for hip hop. We lost some greats and a few up and coming who were really making strides and making a name for themselves in this game, man. So yeah, so number 10 we get Drake, Yo the Ruler, rest in peace. Man, that was hard. Also number 9, we'll keep it sad for a second and rest in peace to Miss Mercedes Moore, the OnlyFans model, found dead in a murder-suicide in Richmond, Texas. Real name Janae Gagne, was strangled to death by a 34-year-old man from Florida. And it was just one of the saddest things you heard, man, ever. You know, he tracked her down, was her friend, was a patron of hers on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? And a fan of hers, essentially, and he tracked her down, went to her home, and he did the unthinkable, man. He murdered her in her own home, man, in Richmond, Texas. Rest in peace to Janae Gagne, aka Miss Mercedes Moore, OnlyFans model, who was found dead in her apartment in a murder-suicide. All right, moving on to more lighter news, lighter and brighter news. All right, I promise we lighter and brighter after this. You know what I'm saying? Lighter and brighter. Come on, let's get it. Number 8. All right, number 8. The Lox win versus the Dipset, which gave Jadakiss the MVP status of the year. You know what I'm saying? And then I also just say, for me, you know, Jadakiss had the MVP in that battle, in that versus. But I also say I want to give a slight nod to the Bone Thugs and Harmony, excuse me, and 3-6 Mafia battle, because of the fight, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like right there. I think that was like real close. But no, Cigar, Jadakiss MVP status after the Lox versus Dipset winning. It was phenomenal, man. It was phenomenal. Definitely the best verses of the year, hands down. Definitely my favorite verses of all time, besides DMX and Snoop Dogg, and that's just because they were so cool. All right, moving on. Number 7, Kevin Hart's True Story going number 1 on Netflix, and the resurgence of Wesley Snipes. A lot of people, you know, it was kind of up and down on this, you know, and some people said this was loosely based on a lot of things that went on in Kevin Hart's life in the recent years. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll say it was a decent show, decent miniseries and all that. So if you haven't checked it out, you should really check it out. True Story at number 7. Kevin Hart's True Story at number 7. All right, moving on. Number 6. Rory and Mal's departure from the JBP and starting their own podcast. Yeah, man. Salute to Rory and Mal. I love their little tagline. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, so Rory and Mal left the JBP, and now they got Ice and Ish over there, and they still doing good numbers, because I just seen the year, the end of the year, or the quarterly, you know what I'm saying, for the last quarter of the JBP, since they've had Ice and Ish, and they've been doing pretty good. So, you know, it's pretty dope to see that they're still able to, you know, do some numbers over there at the JBP. But yeah, this is about Rory and Mal. Rory and Mal went off and did their own thing, and salute to them, because unlike their podcast, they've been able to do more live shows, live events, and do other podcasts outside of the JBP, featuring on other podcasts. So it's been a blessing and a pleasure to see them level up and grow. So salute to Rory and Mal leaving the JBP in 2021. All right, that was number 6. Number 5, Olivia Dope's departure from See the Thing Is and the JBP altogether. You know what I'm saying? It was very sad to see it happen the way that it did. It was due to sexual harassment allegations, and so See the Thing Is actually left the JBP a few months later. So salute to all of the ladies that actually left, you know what I'm saying, the JBP. But yeah, number 5 was Olivia Dope's departure from the See the Thing Is and the JBP, and then the See the Thing Is departure altogether from the JBP months later. That was pretty crazy, man. We were dealing with that for a couple months. All right. Number four, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak as Silk Sonic. Silk Sonic was, you know, they was like the highlight of the musical year, for real. They brought that old school soul back without being, you know, let's say, without like trying to do something, without trying to recreate like an old school. It wasn't like a bunch of remixes. It was like they did that whole new style. The whole new version of old school. So salute to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak of Silk Sonic, man, the classic. It is definitely, what is it? An Evening with Silk Sonic is the actual name of the project. And as of December 27th, the pair surpassed 1 billion streams since its release on November 20, on November 20, November 12th. So it's surpassed 1 billion streams in just over a month. Salute to Silk Sonic, man. Go check it out if you haven't. You slacking. Do yourself a favor. Go check that out. All right. Let's do it like this. Number three. Donda versus CLB. That is Drake versus Ye and the battle of the albums, which led to the Free Larry Hoover concert that reunited the two titans at the top in LA. So Donda definitely won versus CLB. So we're gonna get that one to Donda for you know, Kanye West won that one. And I'm not mad at them. Both of them put out decent projects this year though, man. So salute to both of them for that. And then the concert was pretty decent. Kanye West tried to do a versus, but Drake wasn't falling for it. So nope, I'm gonna stick with my new album. I'm gonna stick with the new album. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty cool though. It's pretty good to see them both come together for a cause. All right, moving on. Number two, some more sad shit. But Nick Cannon, I'm gonna do a two-part. This is a two-part. Nick Cannon and his lady loses their baby. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. That was real sad, man, and that just happened within the last month or so, right before the holiday. And Nick Cannon still picked it up and went right back to work on his show, and that's what I also want to salute him for, having this be his show's debut year and continuing to work through the pain of losing a baby. You know what I'm saying? Just for a couple weeks, for about a week or so, and then he did take a break for the holidays, respectfully, and because obviously they had to bury their child, respectfully. So yeah, man, rest in peace to Nick Cannon's child. That was number two moment of the year, and then also their show, the Nick Cannon show. Excuse me. All right, number one was the series debut of BMF. The series BMF took off and blew up quicker than any series in Starz history since Power, actually. So salute to 50 Cent and the whole BMF crew and campaign over there. They did a wonderful job of that show, man. I love it. I can't wait until the next season comes back. All right, we're about to take a quick break right here on B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop, and when I get back, we are gonna have the top 21 albums for 2021. So you don't want to miss that. Stay tuned, man. Go get yourself some Kool-Aid, go get yourself some noodles, go get yourself some drinks, some smoke, all that stuff, man, and come on back. And stay tuned to B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop right here, man. Yeah. We'll be right back. We right back like we never left. We right back like we never left, because we didn't. I just had to roll up and give me some Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta have some Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes Kool-Aid. We right back, man. B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop. We are counting down the top 21 of 21. The top 21 for 21. Yeah, and that includes the top 21 albums, so let's get into it now. The top 21 albums. Oh. Wasn't quite as easy. Now, it's hard to be unbiased when I myself am an artist, you know, so the one thing I did was exclude my own projects off the list. Yes, I did. I excluded myself off the list. And it was hard to do it. It was hard, man. Trust me, it was hard. It was very hard. But either way it go, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Now, at number 21, where I would have put Nightcrawler, my double album from earlier last year, earlier 2021. I am now putting Wreckage Manor, the album from Styles P and Havoc of Mobb Deep. 21, Wreckage Manor, the album from Havoc of Mobb Deep and Styles P from The Lox. Man, if you haven't heard it, go check it out. Snuck up in on us at the end of the year. Snuck in there at the end of the year. Moving on. Number 20. They got amnesia, huh? Your boy Frenchie Montana. They got amnesia, huh? Boy French Montana. The album I thought was very dope. He has some good singles beyond just the singles, though, man. I gotta say, the boy put out he put together a good project, man. I like at least 85% of that album, man. So go check it out if you haven't. They got amnesia, French Montana. They got amnesia. Yeah, they did, because they forgot. He do know how to make a decent album. You know what I'm saying? He definitely know how to make a decent album. You can't make no Kool-Aid, but he can make a decent album. Just kidding, man. All right. Moving on, number 19. Going down to Louisville, from New York to Louisville, Kentucky. We're going to go ahead and salute and send a nod to ESTG with Bigger Than Life or Death at number 19. Number 19. Bigger Than Life or Death, ESTG. Alright, number 18, we got 4-2 Doug with Freedom Boys. Freedom Boys at number 18, 4-2 Doug. Alright. Number 17, and honestly, this could have been higher on the list, but it's not a pure rap album. But I did want to highlight it for the rap that is on it and for the rapping skills and shit that is on it. Doja Cat, Planet Her at number 17. Yeah, man. Number 17, Doja Cat, Planet Her. Alright, let me see. I might go. There we go. Alright. Alright, number 16. Number 16, Shiesty Season by Pooh Shiesty. Shiesty Season, Pooh Shiesty. It's a pretty dope project, man. I don't know if it's a mixtape or an album, but I don't think it really matters nowadays, does it though? You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all fans don't even care if it's an album or mixtape. It's a project that y'all gonna stream and never pay for. You know what I mean? You're never gonna pay for it anyway, so it doesn't matter what type of Pooh Shiesty Season snuck in at number 16 or crept in, man. That project is pretty dope. If you haven't heard the whole project, go check it out. Shiesty Season, Pooh Shiesty, number 16. Number 15, The Plugs I Met 2, Benny the Butcher. Plugs I Met 2, Benny the Butcher. A lot of my favorite MCs, including myself, had dropped sequels in 2021, coincidentally. Yeah, man. Plugs I Met 2, Benny the Butcher. Number 15. Alright, moving up the list. Polo G with Hall of Fame. You gotta check that joint out, man. There's a lot of bangers on that project. Beyond the singles and all of that, I'll just say there's a lot of album cuts that I really fuck with on there. It came out earlier this year, and I was rocking with that for a couple months for sure, just straight. It was a heavy rotation in my car, so you know, and in my household. So Hall of Fame, Polo G, number 14. All right. Moving on to number 13. Meek Mill, Expensive Pain. Yo, say what you want to say about Meek Mill, but that Expensive Pain project, in my opinion, was a very, very it was not beyond just being dope. Because I don't want to just say it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, beyond it being a good project, you know, there was a lot of emotion and a lot of pain in there, you know, hence the word pain, but you could feel a lot of the pain that he was going through in the album. I thought it was a very mature album for Meek Mill. Go ahead, salute to Meek Mill, number 13. Alright, number 12. For me, this album did not quite crack the top 10, so I'll put it at number 12. Drake, CLB, Certified Lover Boy, man. Number 12. Drake, Certified Lover Boy. I thought it was just okay for a Drake project. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing more to say. Number 11. Now this one, I'ma just say, just off the sure fact of the artist that's on it, man, and the way that they put this together, man. An Evening with Silk Sonic. Silk Sonic is number 11. Silk Sonic is number 11. People could argue with me that the album could be higher on the list for albums of the year, but you know, I really just wanted to give my top albums, and it really don't matter, you know, what order these are in, for real, beyond the top like 5, for real. All right, moving on, man. Yeah, Silk Sonic, number 11. An Evening with Silk Sonic. Number 10, My Time, Lakia, and that was a Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama. Gangsta Grizzles, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the Gangsta Grizzles. Lakia, number 10, My Time. I thought that was a dope project. I thought it was very underrated, served, underappreciated, and under-marketed, probably. Definitely. But Lakia, My Time, if y'all haven't heard that, go check that out. Number 10, had to get, you know, a couple ladies in there on the list, and only the ones that I was really fucking with, the projects I was really fucking with. Ain't no cloud chasing list over here, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Ain't none of that cloud chasing bullshit over here. Alright. Number 9, man, I was kind of, you know, psyched. I mean, I was kind of, it's kind of odd for me to even say this, honestly, because I'm not the biggest fan of his, but G-Eazy at number 9, G-Eazy, These Things Happen Too. Go check that project out if you haven't, man. There's some bangers on that joint, and it's a lot of pain and emotion on that project. Beyond the couple singles that he had the Mark Morrison Return of the Mac single with Chris Brown on there. Yeah, man, go check out that project. Number 9, man, These Things Happen Too, G-Eazy. Number 8, man, Kanye, excuse me, the artist formerly known as Kanye. Ye. Let's call him Ye now. Donda by Ye. The album was a pretty dope album, man. A lot of standout verses on that project. I already know y'all got it. Some of y'all niggas probably got that $1,000 stem files and shit. I ain't gonna pay for that, but you know. I did check out the album. It was a dope album, man. Definitely one of the top albums of the year. Got everybody talking and pushing them, you know, the numbers a little higher on the list. Let's go up to number 7. Westside Gunn, one of my favorite Griselda member. Westside Gunn, Hitler Wears Hermes 8, Sincerely Adolf, and I'm gonna say both of them because it was an A and a B side to the whole project and all that, but I'm gonna just go with both of them together. Beyond the production, man, I just want to say, yo, that was one of the better put together projects. Both sides, A and B, the way that they flowed was it had a nice flow to both of them. So, salute the Westside Gunn, the whole Griselda, you know what I'm saying? I hit a gunshot one time, hit another gunshot from Griselda too. Alright, moving up the list, number 6, Moneybagg Yo, A Gangsta's Pain. A Gangsta's Pain was one of the biggest albums of the year, and it'd be hard not to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, an artist who has such a big year like Moneybagg Yo. I mean that, I got time today, you know what I'm saying, said something with the, what, I thought I broke nigga said something. Man, that whole hook, the whole energy of that song, I mean, Moneybagg Yo had a hell of a year, man. That Waukesha was, you know, slapping off, and let me see, who they had the remix with, you know, Ashanti on there, of course. Yeah, man. Moneybagg Yo had a good year this year. He was all over the place. He actually made it on DMX's posthumous album, man. So rest in peace to the dog. Yeah, but big shout out to Moneybagg Yo, man. Did his thing this year, man. 2020 last year, 2021 was a big year for Moneybagg Yo. All right, moving on the list. Number five on my top 21 albums for 21. Russ crept in there at the last minute. Russ crept in there at the last minute with Chomp 2. Chomp 2 sound like a restaurant more than an album, but Chomp 2 is one of the most lyrical albums you're gonna hear, and that you've heard, that I've heard all year, but that you're gonna hear probably all this year, because a lot of people ain't dropping projects like that. That's just raw lyricism, man. So salute to Russ. He dropped the album that I finally fuck with, and that's kind of what the album that people want Drake to make, is just one solid hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? And don't focus so much on your female fan base for one solid project. And that's what Russ did, because Russ is one of them type of artists too that got the female fan base. So salute to Russ, man. He delivered a classic with Chomp 2. Chomp 2 by Russ makes number 5. Yeah, man. So salute to Russ for that one. Moving on the list. Number four, J. Cole, The Off-Season. J. Cole, The Off-Season. Just makes the top 5, J. Cole, man. This is the first project that broke his platinum streak. His album, So J. Cole has had, I think, 4 or 5 albums gone platinum without any features on them. Without any features. This one, The Off-Season, is the first one that broke the record by going platinum with features. So, yeah, man. Either way it goes, J. Cole been going platinum non-stop. So, salute to J. Cole, man. Number 4, The Off-Season, J. Cole. Excuse me. All right, number three. AZ delivers the sequel, the long-awaited sequel to Do or Die. He delivers Do or Die 2, and that is my number 3 album of the year. Yo, go check that project out, man. That whole album front to back. He worked with Bink on that project. A couple other of the old school producers. He got T-Pain on that project. He got Rick Ross on that project. Man, go check that joint out, man. Yeah, for those that really fuck with that old school hip hop, that boom bap, that soulful hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Not just old school, but soulful hip hop, because there was like more new school meets the old school. AZ did it, man. Do or Die 2 for AZ, number 3, my number 3 album. One of my favorites of the year. I played that album. I still play it to this day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for that. Number 2, another sequel from AZ's old school homie and the firm crony, Nas, King's Disease 2. And now I can just throw Magic in there, because Magic just came out about a week or so ago. I can just throw Magic in there because both projects are dope as hell. But King's Disease 2 was the one that I really focused on the most. But Magic just came out about a week or 2 ago, and it's already getting rave reviews and critical acclaim. So, man, yeah, man, King's Disease 2 from Nas, man, just phenomenal album, man. And Magic is now, another one of those. And they already said King's Disease 3 is in the making, so this is not even part of that whole cipher. So it's pretty dope, man, to see Nas doing what he's doing at his age and at the height of his career and at the level of his career where he don't need to do no music. You know what I'm saying? So this has been a beautiful year for music, 2021, to get AZ and Nas to drop projects. Alright, and moving on, man, to my number 1 album for 2021. A lot of people gonna hate me for this. Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost with DJ Drama, man. It's an unofficial Gangsta Grills. Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler, the Creator, is my number 1 album for 2021. I played that album more than any other album in 2021. Seriously, man, I'm telling you, from the production, from the moment that I heard DJ Drama on there and then heard that he was through the whole project, And then it was the flow of the project. It was the beats. You know what I'm saying? It was the flow, Tyler's flow, the way he switched it up. You know what I'm saying? But it was a majority hip hop project, unlike Igor from a couple years ago. This one was a solid body of work, front to fucking back for me. So I hope y'all agree, at least to the names on the list. They ain't got to be the right order, but at least I got majority of the same albums and artists on this list. All right, so that's it, man, for the top 21 albums for 2021. You know what I'm saying? And we have to say, once again, honorable mentions are all of my projects. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being biased. Okay, I'm being biased. I'm going to be biased and say all 3 of my projects. Well, I'm going to say 2 because, you know, considering Hustle Ghetto King 2 came out December 31st, the day before the new year, it technically got a 2021 release date on it, but let's be real, it's the day before the new year. It came, you know, it's a 2022 project. Alright, so it's going to be respected and heard more throughout 2022 than 2021. And I want it to be that way. I just wanted to be able to say that that I really did have 3 albums dropped within the same year. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my damn self for that. Go check out Nightcrawler. Go check out Anger Management, the mixtape. Then go check out Hustle Ghetto King 2 from the King with Love. It's already getting critical reviews, man. So I just want to say thank you, peace and love to everybody who listens. Go follow B-Jack on Spotify. Please go follow B-Jack on Spotify. Don't just listen. Make sure y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? Also, follow your boy on whatever app y'all listen to B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop on. Go tune in to B-Jack TV. You're going to get the breakdown of all my albums like you always do, but this one is not a studio flow. This one is a documentary just titled From the King with Love, and you'll see when you get to the end of the episodes, you'll see. All right, stay tuned, man. It's your boy BEE Pro Fam ENT, B-Jack's Hip Hop Shop, baby. We up out of here, man. This has been a B-Jack Hip Hop Shop production. And I just want to say peace and love. Thank you to everybody who follows the podcast. Make sure you like, share this episode, comment at the bottom of this episode, because I'm going to have the little comment box on Spotify and on Anchor.fm where you can actually comment to the question that I pose on there. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. You don't want to miss it. I got another episode coming real soon. Go follow us on the website, you know, Facebook. But beyond Facebook, we do got the website, bjacksfans.wixsite. bjacksfans.wixsite. People who know. Alright, it'll be in the description below anyway. Alright, get in the comments, man. Hit that like button, hit that share, subscribe, all of that, man. It's your boy BEE Pro Fam ENT. We up out of here. It is now 2022. Y'all know what to do. Stay tuned with the movement. Hustle Ghetto King out.